I'm Jordan Carter, and I am a peace ambassador. As a peace ambassador, it is our job to help take responsibility for what goes on in our schools and what goes on in our community when it comes to youth and sometimes when it comes to adults. And we go through, schools promoting peace because we want to live in peace, not rest in peace. I mean, I'm tired of going to funerals and hearing about funerals and prayer vigils there where young people are the victim, because it's a lot more young people that are dying today, and we just want to promote peace. And we have to get out there because not a lot of people know about it. But back in the olden days where they were doing rallies and stuff so that we could have the rights that we do today, it was young people leading it. So we're just trying to basically repeat this cycle, and we're trying to bring peace and do peace rallies as young people, because if we can do it, then anybody else can do it.
I'd like to thank each of you for coming out. We understand fully why we are here. We will demonstrate to this community, to the nation, that we are tired of the violence that is taking place in our community. As we begin this journey, I want you to put yourselves in the frame of mind of why we're taking this stance today. It's very critical to us as a community and as a people that we elevate ourselves to the next level. And this is what this movement is all about. This is not about a march. This is a movement that is taking place here. So I want you to turn off your cell phones. I don't want a bunch of silliness going on here. I want us serious about this event here. No playing around. Let's focus on the mission at hand. All right, let's roll out.
When you think of Arise Academy and its programmatic focus here, we are a school that first believes in service to our young people. We have roughly 330 students that attend the academy here. And when thinking about how the school is able to reach them, we believe that not only is academics important in the development of students, but the social and personal development are just as important. So with that, when we think about the violence prevention or nonviolent theme that we have here at the school, how that is actually fused into the curricula here revolves around a solid life skills component.
Hello everybody, how you feeling out there?
Real good!
How you feeling out there?
Real good!
God is good. And all the time.
God is good!
I am excited to be here. One thing I want to say to each and every one of you, as we represent a movement, that we need to not forget that this does not stop here. We now must go into our communities, and we must tell them that they also need to do what? Stop the violence. Can you help me say that? You need to tell your community that they also need to do what?
Stop the violence.
How do you stop the violence? You have to make sure that you are not a violent person. In other words, you need to love your neighbor. You need to make sure that you respect your neighbor. You need to make sure that you're taking care of your own, not only in the home, but also at school and in the community.
I'm Jordan Carter here on an interview with
Reverend Darrell Ward.
Now, Reverend Darrell Ward, are you from here?
No, I'm from Cincinnati originally.
So what do you think will bring peace to this community?
I think that when the people recognize the peace that is already within them and rise up and join together, I believe that we can unite for peace. I believe that when we all start working together and start believing and trusting in God together, that God really wants for there to be peace in our community. But we have to believe it. We have to rise up. And, we have to get used to speaking nicely to each other and treating each other right, and loving our wives and our children and our husbands, and that's where violence begins. It's in our homes and in our communities.
So, what is your opinion on how we can get peace into the community?
Well, I think that ideas like the peace ambassadors are really good ideas. We need our young people working together to really strive together. When you get 2 people together for peace, then you can get 4 people. Then you get 4 people, you can get 40. It really does matter for there to be a multitude, for us to really bind ourselves to one another for peace, and make peace a positive word, make peace a good thing, make peace a cool thing. And when that becomes the reality, I believe that our community will be a much better place.
Hi, my name is Monica Barres, and I go to Chaminade Julian High School, and I am 16 years old, and I am here at a Youth Revival for Peace, and I am here with
Brandon Brotherson.
And what school do you go to?
David H. Ponitz.
And how old are you?
15 years old.
And I'm here today to ask you, how can we create peace in our community today?
I think we can create peace in our community today by just giving back and reaching out to people and just doing good things on the regular for people.
And what activities do you encourage youth to get involved with today?
I encourage you to get involved in community service and things such as Bible study to find peace within yourself. You always got to have God.
I am here with
Shanae Mosley.
So, Shanae, how can the youth, bring peace into the community and keep it here?
Well, there is an establishment called Peace Ambassadors, which is affiliated with the Street Soldiers. And what we basically do is, it's mostly the teenagers. We go and we patrol the area. We make sure if a fight starts to break out, we try to calm them down. But if we can't do that, we refer to our older mentors, the Street Soldiers, to help break up the fight. And it's better besides using reinforcement and trying to get them to go to jail and stuff.
So, you peace ambassadors, what are you guys all about? Have you guys been to any events recently? Just tell me so I can get the gist of what you guys do.
Well, basically, we're about keeping peace. And we went to the African American Culture Festival and we patrolled the area, but it was good. No fights broke out, so it was all neat. But then we hosted Northland in the projects North Dixie, and we had an event for the youth. They can get free haircuts, learn about the word, have a concert, and it was just a good experience to share that with other people.
All right, young man.
Sheriff Phil Plummer with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Today we're out at the Agape Baptist Church on North Main in another community event where we're trying to keep the peace in our community. The Sheriff's Office has really been engaged with the community to try to keep peace here. We've got a rash of violence, a lot of shootings in our community. And it's my job to try to help the community and Dayton Police Department to get this under control, because this is where we all live. This is our home. We're all very proud of Dayton and Montgomery County, and we need to get it turned around. We've had some difficulties, but I think with true leadership and all of us working together, we can pull this around. Like I said, I'm very proud of Dayton. This is my home. This is where I'm raising my family, and it's just a goal of mine to help get us back on track. We're struggling with loss of jobs, loss of revenue, but we get the right people in charge, we'll get this turned around. So that's what we're doing. Every weekend we're out at different events. I've met a lot of good people. Out here there's a lot of good people, and the community's tired of the violence. So if we pull together and we take ownership of our community, we'll turn this thing around, and that's my goal.